How's it going, my fellow collectors? I have returned once more with another video, and this has to do with the subject of Hot Toys reissues. Now, for some reason, a lot of collectors recently, when Hot Toys announced the reissue of the Hot Toys War Machine Mark 1, there was a lot of people who got salty about it. And some collectors even said that they want to quit collecting Hot Toys because Hot Toys is just reissuing figures left and right. They're also saying that there's not going to be any more grail pieces like one of a kind figures. I just want to express my opinions on this video on the subject since I am a collector myself and I've been collecting Hot Toys since around 2010. So that's about 11 years. Personally, I think that the people that are outraged about the reissues, especially like the figures like the Mark 1 War Machine, they're overreacting, just way over the top. Because, yeah, say that you already own the die-cast War Machine. That's good for you. But don't say that Hot Toys shouldn't be reissuing these figures. Because number one, they're a business, first and foremost. Before anything else. That's what their main focus is business. And second of all, there are hundreds of new collectors that are barely getting into this hobby. And right now is their chance to join in on the hobby. It's their chance to get one of these great pieces for retail price, not for like $1,000 or $500. So don't say that that Hot Toys shouldn't be reissuing figures, because that's just ruining their chance of entering the hobby and enjoying it as they should. And also, just because Hot Toys is reissuing a whole bunch of figures, that doesn't mean that they're gonna stop making new figures, like ones that have never been done before. I don't know who came up with the idea that there's not gonna be any more Grail pieces. It sounds like something that they just pulled out of their butt. Yeah, it's true. It might not be as often they make those as they do with reissues. It's probably going to be like once in a while, once in a blue moon. But that doesn't mean they're going to stop making grails. You have to look at it as from a business standpoint. Hot Toys has become so big of a company that they have to keep up with demand because there are so many collectors now. They're the number one leading company when it comes to 1/6 scale figures. Think about it. Like right now they're pumping out like what is it? Like 3 figures a month, maybe more. So the only way to keep up that speed is to do reissues because they already have the molds and it's the quickest way to get those figures out there. It's a whole lot faster than building a new figure from scratch. So yeah, guys, don't ruin it for others that have never gotten a chance to own those figures before. If you already own those figures, then you should be happy for the people that don't own them. Not raining on their parade and trying to stop whatever chance they have of trying to collect that figure. Me, personally, I don't mind that Hot Toys is reissuing all these figures. Because one, if I already own that figure, then it's good for me because I don't have to spend close to $300 for that figure. I'm going to be saving all that money. And two, if I don't own that figure, then it's presents itself as another chance for me to pick it up. For example, the Nightmare Batman from Zack Snyder's Justice League. The first time that figure was released, when the Batman vs. Superman movie came out, I thought about picking that up, but I skipped out on it. And now it presents itself as another opportunity for me to pick it up. Now, I will agree on one thing that I've heard about people not happy with the reissues. They're saying that a lot of them just they haven't improved on anything since the first release. Uh, Maybe it had a problem with the first release, some QC issue or something like that. Now, if that is the case, that Hot Toys is re-releasing those figures with the same issues, then yeah, that's not cool. They should definitely improve on whatever flaws that were present in the first release. But if it's things like rooted hair versus plastic hair, or for example, the Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader, I remember seeing a collector that was comparing the Darth Vader from A New Hope with the Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. And they were saying that somewhere along the lines of Darth Vader should have leather type material for the gloves instead of having molded plastic. That's subjective. Like, maybe you might enjoy the pleather like material for gloves, but there's a lot of other collectors out there that would prefer the molded plastic. Me personally, I like the molded plastic better than pleather material because it'll last you longer. Same thing with rooted hair. That's subjective. Some people prefer a rooted hair. Other people prefer molded, sculpted hair. And guys, if Hot Toys is not making the figures that you want, it's not the end of the world. There's always other companies out there that most likely will have what you're looking for. You got companies like Damn Toys, Toys Era, So So Toys, and a bunch of other companies out there. So you have variety. So don't go flipping out on Hot Toys just because they're not making something that you don't want. Be happy for the people that don't have it. It's not cool to get all salty and pee in the new collector's Cheerios because that's essentially what you're doing. And as for the reissues devaluing your figure if you already own it, guys, just give it some time and the price will skyrocket again because they're going to sell out again. And even if the price doesn't skyrocket, you're still going to sell it for more than what you bought it for. Also, you have to keep in mind that Hot Toys figures are not like high-end statues like XM Studios and Queen Studios and all those top brand statue making companies where they make like a limited number of like 500 statues and that's it. They're not going to make any more. Hot Toys figures, they make like double that, or sometimes even triple. So it's not fair to compare high-end statues like that with Hot Toys figures. I don't consider Hot Toys figures limited edition figures, you know what I mean? Hot Toys doesn't work that way, and they're not that kind of company. Okay, guys, I just wanted to share my thoughts on this whole subject. And if you guys hate me for sharing my thoughts on what I think about this whole thing, that's fine. But I ask you, please, let's debate this like civilized people without any insults. All right, guys, so that's it. If you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, you can give it a thumbs down because I know that there's not going to be maybe a lot of people that agree with my opinions. Also, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications of my latest videos. But until next time, guys, I shall catch you all later on the tube. Alright, bye, guys.